Myself Dr. V. Karthikeyan, working as a professor in EEE department of Ahmed University. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss about a switch reluctance motor operation. So, this is coming under a special electrical machine part. So, conventionally we are using most of the applications we are using a induction motor or DC motors. So, this induction motor and DC motor have some disadvantages. To overcome this, we are going for this special type of machines, which is one important thing is switch reluctance motor. Today we will discuss about this topic in this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the following topics. First, we will what is a switch reluctance motor, then we will discuss about the basic construction, working principle, then operation of this switch reluctance motor, EMF equation, torque equation and applications. Switch reluctance motor is basically a electromagnetic and electrodynamic instrument, which is used to convert a electrical energy into mechanical energy. This motor is also called high speed stepper motor. This motor especially overcomes the disadvantages of induction motor and DC motor. First we can use a DC motor for any application. Because of the disadvantages in DC motor, it has a commutator and brushes, so it requires more maintenance and also it is very bulky. So, we are going for a induction motor. When we go for induction motor, it is a simple in construction, but it is not a self starting motor. It requires a additional starters and its torque is also low. And also one important thing is the power factor of this induction motor is always lagging. So, to overcome these disadvantages, we are going for this switch reluctance motor. First, we will discuss about a construction details. It is a doubly salient singly excited machine. That means, in a stator and rotor, we have a salient projections. So, if you see the stator, it is having a projection inward projection. In a rotor, we have a outward projection. So, both are having a projection. So, it produces a non-linear, non-uniform torque. So, the stator and rotor made up of a silicon steel stampings, and since it has a both stator and rotor having a salient pole, it produces a noise. Operation of SRM. Even though this motor is we call it as I explained earlier, it is a switch reluctance motor. It is a special type of motor. To operate this motor, we require some additional equipment, something like a rotor position sensor, and then we have some controller, then power converter. Actually, this motor we are giving an external power supply of DC, and this DC supply is given to the power converter, which converts the DC into AC, and we are going to apply a AC supply to the internal winding of this SRM motor. If you see here, I have considered a 3-phase winding, that is we have a 6 poles in the stator part and 4 poles in the rotor part. So, here for this 3-phase winding, if you see the inductance profile of this machine, it is always changing. So, it is like a triangular waveform. Okay. Sometime whenever the rotor pole and stator pole are unaligned position, the inductance value is very minimum. Whenever the stator pole and rotor pole are fully aligned position, the inductance value is maximum. So, based on this where we can sense the rotor position. Based on this, we can provide a PWM pulse to the power converter. It produces a required AC signal for the motor. So, providing proper switching pulses to this converter, it alternately it is going to switch the different windings. So, based on this, because of the interaction between the stator and rotor poles, the rotor try to rotate towards the minimum reluctance path, that is aligned position, unaligned position to aligned position. So, in this way this SRM motor is functioning. Next one is EMF equation. First, before going to the EMF equation, the flux linkage of this SRM motor is represented by lambda equal to N phi, and inductance of this SRM motor is equal to N phi by I Henry. So, if you equate these two equations, we will arrive with lambda equal to Li. So, according to Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, the EMF produced E equal to minus N d phi by dt, which is equal to minus dou lambda by dou t. So, the lambda is replaced by L into I. So, the equation becomes E equal to minus dou Li divided by dou t, which if you expand this, we can have a minus L dou I by dt plus I dou L by dou t. Now, I am going to multiply and divide the second term of this equation with dou theta. So, that I arrived with a equation of E equal to minus L dou I by dou t plus I dou L by dou theta multiplied by omega. So, this is the EMF equation of this SRM motor. From this, we can say that the EMF is proportional to the inductance of the position inductance of the machine as well as the rotor position and angular velocity. Then coming to the mechanical power developed, by using the basic magnetic field theory statement, the energy stored in the magnetic field is WE equal to half Li squared. The mechanical power developed in this SRM motor is normally derived from the total input power given to the motor minus power due to the variation of the stored energy. So, from this we can derive the mechanical power developed. So, power input to the motor is input is your electrical power, which is nothing but E into I, which is already we have derived the equation for EMF E. So, by multiplying this E with I, we will arrive the equation Li dou I by dou t plus I squared omega dou L by dou theta omega. Then power due to the variation in the stored energy equal to dWe divided by dt, which is nothing but change in stored energy. So, it is derived from this equation. So, which is equal to Li dou I by dou t plus I squared by 2 dou L by dou t. If you again I am going to multiply the second term of this equation with a dou theta by dou t. So, it is equal to Li dou I by dou t plus I squared by 2 in multiplied by dou L by dou theta multiplied by omega. So, final equation for this mechanical power developed is equal to half I squared omega dou L by dou theta. The basic general equation for mechanical power developed is P equal to 2 pi N T divided by 60. Here N is the speed of the machine, T is the torque, and from this equation 2 pi N divided by 60 is represent a angular velocity omega. So, this mechanical power developed Pm equal to T omega. So, which is equal to T equal to Pm divided by omega. Already we have derived the equation for mechanical power developed. So, from that I have substituted here. So, T equal to half I squared dou L by dou theta multiplied by omega divided by omega. If you simplify this, we will arrive the torque equation of T equal to half I squared dou L by dou theta. From this equation we can say that the torque is directly proportional to the square of the current passing through the coil, and also shows this this will not depend upon the direction of the current flow. So, this is the inference find from this equation. Okay. As I already told you, this is a special kind of machine. Here we are giving a DC as a input supply, and this DC supply is given to the power converter. This power converter converts a DC input into a required AC supply, and this AC supply is given to the switch reluctance motor, and this switch reluctance motor rotor position is continuously monitored by the position sensors. These position sensor will give the input to the controller. So, this controller, based on this rotor position, the controller is going to provide a switching pulses for this power converter, so that this will work properly. So, as this is a special type of machine, we additionally require a power converter, position sensor and controller. So, this is the basic type of converter circuit we are using. Here I have shown a basic type of converter circuit, which uses 6 switches and 3 diodes, and here this L1, L2, L3 are the phase winding of your SRM motor, and here the switches Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6 form a inverter circuit, and D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6 will provide a feedback resistors. Advantages of SRM motor: it is simple in construction, it is self starting one, and it has a less maintenance because it does not have any commutator or brushes, and it runs at a very high speed. It has a long life, efficiency is high, and also the reliability is more. These are the major advantages. This overcomes the disadvantages in the DC motor as well as in the induction motors. Disadvantages of SRM motor: here, as I already told you, it produces a non-linear torque because of the saliency on both stator and rotor. So, because of this non-linear torque, the torque ripples will be more. So, it produces some additional noise. So, the rotor position sensor are required, and additional power converter is required, and also in very high speed the current current taken by this SRM motor have some harmonic problems. Applications of SRM motor: as I already explained, since it has a very good efficiency and it has a very long life, we are going for this SRM motor for domestic applications, like vacuum cleaner, washing machine and food processors. If you see the general purpose industry, you can go for this SRM motor from 50 to 100 kilowatt loads, and since it provide a very good efficiency, it is cost effective one, and also we are using office and business equipment also. If you take a aerospace application, since this motor is simple in construction, the weight of this machine is very less, so it is very useful in aerospace application. Nowadays we have a energy efficient fans. So, in this energy efficient fan we are using this special type of machines. So, in that area also we can use it. Robotics and control application, the size of the machine required for this robotics is very less. So, this motor is very much suitable for your robotics application, and the control of this SRM motor is very accurate. We can control it very easily because already we have a controller in it. So, by using the control pulses of power converter, we can easily control this SRM motor. So, it is very much useful for robotics and industrial automation part. So, in total we are discussed about the what is switch reluctance motor and why we are going for switch reluctance motor, and how it is the construction of the switch reluctance motor, then principle of operation of this SRM, and how the EMF is induced, and then torque produced, mechanical power developed, and what are the advantages and disadvantages, all those things we are discussed. So, this part of this SRM motor is very much useful in recent days, and it has a wide opportunities or wide application in the industries. Thank you.